So, good morning and good afternoon to everyone around the world. Um, the North London Derby is just finished at Wembley Stadium, and my beloved Arsenal have lost 1-0 to a goal from Harry Kane early in the second half, as Tottenham have won the game 1-0. There's so many things to talk about. Starting off with the lineup. Uh, Wenger went with Peter Cech, which I thought, um, Ospina was going to play. The back fours as we expected. And then here comes all the changes from the Everton match. He has El holding. The link is Granit Xhaka. Jack Wilshere starts in the 10. Then the trident up front is Ozil on the right, Mkhitaryan on the left, and Aubameyang down the middle. Um, for me, I don't know if because Ramsey is just coming back from injury. He's been back for a little bit now, and I don't know if you don't want to play him too much, but Ramsey did not feature in the match today. That's a massive, massive mistake. For all of you guys who are in love with Jack Wilshere and you think he's better than Aaron Ramsey, not true at all. It's actually incorrect. Ramsey should have been in this game. Ramsey should have been in this game. And not only are we accommodating, whose team is it? Is it Jack Wilshere's team, or is this team built for Mesut Ozil, the guy who we begged to stay to make sure he resigned? He resigns now, and you go stick him on the right hand side to start the game. The whole first half, he's a passenger. When you play on the right, when you play on the width, you have to defend. You have to defend a lot of running. That's not Mesut's job. So for him to go out wide on the right to accommodate Jack Wilshere, that's ridiculous. You take Jack off because he doesn't need to be in this game, not at the start of it. You put in Ramsey in his place, push Ramsey back further, take off El Neni, and then have Xhaka play the 6. And then with Ozil playing the 10, you put Mkhitaryan on the right-hand side, and you put Iwobi on the left. Why would you do that? To accommodate Jack because he came to the youth system, he's English, and he knows what it means to play in the North London Derby? Man, nonsense. Bollocks. What did he do today? He played one good through ball to Aubameyang that was called offside, which he really wasn't. But nevertheless, he didn't give us enough. And he wasn't bad, but Mesut Ozil couldn't get on the ball enough. And then, wouldn't you know, we fall behind to the goal early in the second half. We came out of the second half. We were slow. We were just looked like we're still in halftime mode. And Tottenham came after us. They came after us. You know, and part of the reason why they scored the goal, they said that Ozil did not pick up the left back Davies. Listen, Ozil doesn't want to defend. If that's Mkhitaryan over there, he's probably going to get there. He's probably going to get there. Or if it was Iwobi, he's probably going to get there to go and affect the cross. But, Ozil took a shortcut way out and stepped to a ball to, I believe it was Vertonghen. And Vertonghen sprayed it wide. Or was it? It was actually Dembele. And he sprayed it wide, and then the guy had space to whip a ball in. We couldn't get possession of the ball. Mesut Ozil out on the right-hand side isn't good enough. So then when we fall behind, you bring on Lacazette and Iwobi, right? And when we make those changes, now Ozil all of a sudden has a freer role to come into the middle. The chances that we got late in the second half was because Mesut is now coming to get the ball off the center backs. He's coming into the middle. He's picking up the ball in the middle of the pitch. He's trying to get some runs at the back four of Tottenham, trying to find the strikers. That's what we should have been doing from kickoff, not after we've fallen behind 70 minutes gone. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because why did we put Mesut Ozil, a World Cup winner, a playmaker, a true maestro, out on the right in favor of Jack Wilshere? That's a mistake right there. So then, once he starts to come into the middle, where Tottenham doesn't even close the game up at all, we get all of our best chances after the 80-minute mark. And now we have to talk about Alexander Lacazette. I cannot believe the chances that this guy missed. I can't believe it. The first one where Bellerin gets through on the right hand side and whips the ball in. This is probably at the 89th minute or something like that. He whips the ball in back post, and my man is 8 yards away, 10 yards away. And my man tried to volley it in with the inside of his foot. Boy, that cross coming in, you set yourself up and you get a proper sideways volley with the laces to smash the back post. You don't use the inside of your foot. Harry Kane had the similar opportunity when they had that rush of blood, and the first 10 minutes of the second half, they were all over us. The cross came, and he was at the top of the box, but it was from the width, from the right-hand side, comes in, and he turns sideways and uses his laces to smash it at Czech. It was right at Czech, but Czech had to make a save. My man, Lacazette, opened up and used the inside of his foot like he was trying to settle a ball for somebody else to come on to score. And then he leans back and it's way over the bar. I mean, he's struggling for confidence. This is some weak ass shit, to be honest with you. Weak. That this guy is mentally destroyed already. Because why, dude? So you were scoring all those goals in France. You thought it was going to be that easy here in England? No. Man, step your game up, man. Lace your boots up. What's wrong with you, bruh? It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. So then that would have made it 1-1, and then the through ball that it will be played for him, plays him through. The pass somehow beats Davinson Sanchez and Vertonghen. My man Lacazette is in on goal, and he doesn't use his left foot. He tried to use his right foot to go far post, and my man drags it wide. I mean, I don't know what his problem is, but he's got to fix it because it's just unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable to squander those chances. We could have won the game even though we really shouldn't have. Tottenham couldn't put us away. They're exactly who I thought they were. They weren't that great. They had a spell of 10, 12 minutes in that second half where they were all over us. And after that, they squandered their chances, and then we did dominate. But again, we had the opportunity to take points, and we didn't do it. And those points, all the opportunity to take those points, all came after Ozil got brought into the middle of the pitch. So for all of you guys, online, some people were saying, because I compared Aaron Ramsey to, I compared Aaron Ramsey to Steven Gerrard, and then they said, well, Wilshire's Frank Lampard. Bro, that's why England didn't win anything when they had that golden generation. Lamps need to go sit down because Lamps and Gerrard are the same dude. Who are you playing through? You can't play both. Pick one. And England kept trying to play both, and that's why they never got anywhere. Arsenal needs to make a choice. When the big games come, big names are going to have to be on the bench. And today, it should have been Jack Wilshere, not Aaron Ramsey. And not forcing, arguably our biggest name has to be pushed out of position for Jack Wilshere? Come on, man. Come on. That's a joke. That's where Arsenal went wrong today. For me, it's Ozil having to play out of position, and Aaron Ramsey not featuring at all. I'm not sure if he couldn't be carrying any injuries. The dude scored a hat trick against last weekend against Everton. He's got to get in the game. For me, he should have started the game. The lineup wasn't good enough. I love Wenger and I hate to blame him, but the lineup, the selection was wrong. The selection was wrong. And started the second half, our lads came out lethargic, lackadaisical, couldn't keep the ball, couldn't, fend off the pressure from Tottenham, and they got their goal. They should have had more, but again, they're not. Aside from Harry Kane, nobody else in that team is going to score. If Harry Kane does not score, they don't win. Simple as that. So it's just we need, Arsenal need to take a good look at themselves and get the selection right, man. We all have to understand that in every team at Tottenham, everybody plays for Harry Kane. At Real Madrid, everybody plays for Ronaldo. In Barcelona, everybody understands that the heart of it, the heartbeat is Lionel Messi. You have to at Bayern Munich. You're trying to create chances for the front line. You've got people like Lewandowski who you are trying to get him chances to score. But you have the midfield maestros who are who need to get on the ball, and James Rodriguez is over there doing that work. So at Arsenal, who are we playing through? Because that first half, we were playing through Jack Wilshere. What the? Why? Why? Why would you play through him in a game like this when you have Henrik Mkhitaryan and Mesut Ozil? You serious? You serious? In the 4-2-3-1, the middle of the three, that's the playmaker right there. And you give that shirt to Jack Wilshere instead of Henrik Mkhitaryan or Mesut Ozil. You ask them to go wide, track back and defend, and basically be support strikers for Aubameyang. Nah, bro. Big mistake. We have a lot of players in our midfield who all want to do the same. Ramsey is a 10 as well when he plays for his national team, Wales, right? But he has the ability to play a little bit deeper. The team that we used to blitz Everton, we didn't use it today. We didn't use it today. And I just don't understand. I think that Wenger, for all the experience that he has, and I love him like, just a great manager, fantastic person. He felt the pressure and he felt he had to play Jack Wilshere for some reason. I don't know. The fans love him and all that. Look, I love Jack too. Jack, you're a baller, bro. But if I was the manager, you would have to come on after 70 minutes today. You would not have started this game. And it's not your fault we lost, but we have to get the right balance in the team. We have to get the momentum early on in a match. And we just never really got it. We never really got it. And I think if we were going to get it, Mesut Ozil needed to be at the heart of everything we wanted to do going forward. He needed to. Because he would then get Mkhitaryan involved, Aubameyang involved, and for me, Iwobi would have been on there. And then Ramsey's come running through. That's our best team right there. That's our best team. Our best team does not include Jack Wilshere in the first 11. And I know a lot of my English friends are going to slate me for it. They're going to be like, get off, shut up. But listen, I'm telling you, when we played when we play the Carabao Cup, Mickey Mouse Cup final at Wembley against Man City, we better play Mesut Ozil up the middle, underneath Lacazette, because we can play Aubameyang, yes. So Aubameyang will play that one, yes. But Mkhitaryan is the one who is cup tied and will not be able to play. So looking down the road, I'm playing Mesut Ozil in the 10, Aubameyang up front, and Iwobi's going to get on one side, and who will be on the other side? He likes Welbeck, and Welbeck is fit, so maybe Welbeck will play, even though he's terrible. Terrible. He came on and should have latched onto a ball, and even Lee Dixon said it. When you come in as a sub in a game like this, you've got to be ready. A game like this, for sure. But any game you come on, you better be ready. And Danny Welbeck is just not good, bro. Not good. Yeah, he won the free kick for us, but that's just because Tottenham don't know how to tackle. So I'm telling you, it's just selection wasn't good enough. Selection was not good enough. And due to the selection not being good enough, we could never get a hold of the game. I really thought that we would come after them today from the off and just come for them. Try to get them by the scruff of the neck and just finish them early. But we were, being cagey in the first half, Second half came. They turned up they turned it up, and we were too slow to react, fall behind. Could have fallen behind by more, and then they don't know how to finish a game, and we were right there to take all 3 points. To be honest, to take all 3 points, and we just failed to do so. But there's still positives from this. I think that we look like a real side, though. We just got to get a couple things right. It's kind of like with my FC Red and Black's '05 team. I've got a lot of talented youngsters there, and it's up to me to get it right, to put the kids in the right places so we can go and go after people from the off. I have another chance tonight to make sure that I get it right, and I think that I'm gonna get it right, and we're gonna have a good performance tonight. We're playing a side that's got some size and some pace, so we're gonna be up against it. But it's up to me to get these kids in the right position. So I guess I'm slapping Wenger on the wrist with this one. Jack Wilshere is a good player, but we cannot build a team around him. In a 4-2-3-1, the number 10 role, that's who we're all playing for. And we gave the 10 role to Jack today, and it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. We have other players who I think in a game of this magnitude should be given that responsibility first off, i.e. Mesut Ozil. And if he's not available, I would give it to Mkhitaryan before I give it to him. And then even before that, even after that, I'll give it to Ramsey before I give it to Wilshere. If Jack sees this, I'm sorry, bruh. But that's my pecking order. Those 4 players, you are 4th. So today, we gave our 4th best option to create for us the chance to go against our biggest rival. And it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Mesut Ozil does not need to be on the width. Never. If I was the manager, he'd never be there. But again, I think we looked like a side who just didn't get it right tactically. But it's not that we don't have good enough players, because we do. And I'm sure that the next fixture will be better. Top 4, I'm not going to concede it yet. Let's just continue to play our games. But I'm looking forward to the remaining games. I'm looking forward to Europa League. I think we can make a run in Europa League. I really do think so now with the squad that we've got. As long as the management, Wenger, they get it right in terms of getting the right people on the pitch at the right time. And the Mickey Mouse Cup final, Carabao Cup, I think we can win it. But today hurts. I don't think that Tottenham is so much better than us. I think that we shot ourselves in the foot, not getting the team right. I don't know why El Neni played today. He wasn't bad. I rate him, but we didn't need him today. Put Xhaka at that position. Tell him to sit in front of the 4, especially the 2 center backs. Sit in front there and get Ramsey on, and then Ozil in front of him. Simple as that. We could have kept possession that way. I think, you know what? This also, fans need to realize Aaron Ramsey is a baller, bro. He's so good for us. I know that he has not re-signed his contract, but I'm hoping that he does. We need to keep him. Seriously. We really need to, but that's my take on it. It hurts a little bit, but it only hurts a little bit because we weren't walloped. We weren't, beaten to a pulp. We didn't look like when we went to Anfield earlier on in the season. That shit really hurt. But this one here, we got to tweak some things, and we can end the season properly, get a trophy or 2, and go into the summer for the World Cup and all that stuff. But there's still head up, Arsenal fans, my brothers and sisters, the Gunners family. Head up, we'll be all right, and we'll be back next week. All right. So you guys, everyone, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Ciao.